1. Hello, and welcome to By the Hearthside. I guess I called it The Return because I didn't know what episode we were on or anything like that, and since everything's been a little sketchy, I just called it The Return. I have same people with me, Major, as you know, and Sammy, to slap. And there are no pauses at 12 here.
Hello, everyone.
Pause at 12.
There is no pauses at 12 here, darling. So, alrighty now. Hopefully this isn't doing too bad. For some odd reason, my frames keep dropping, though. But anyway, yes. So we are here. We are doing probably the... no, Curbs will not be joining us tonight. I do believe he works the weekdays, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe Curbs is working. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty damn sure he's at work right now.
Yeah.
He is my dad, and he is at work.
Yeah, he's at work. Sadly, we wish Curbs could be here. There is a rumor going around. I was talking to Matt about it. We're gonna try to see if we can get Curbs to maybe do something on the weekend for you guys. We'll see how it goes, though. We're working through that still. So, seeing as you guys wanted us here so badly, Corky, what are we talking about today?
The same thing we do every night, Major. We talk about BS. I don't know. What do we have on our agenda? Let's see here. I know we are going to talk about who's coming up. I found out a little too late that we're actually going into finals this week for... Yeah, the stream is being buggy and I don't know why. Because you guys are cutting out now. I don't have you. I don't have you, Major. I think it died. I'll be pausing and I'll be right back. Alright, how the heck? I can't hear you guys if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try this again and see what we can do.
Okay.
And if it is fixed, hope to God it is. I'm gonna have to leave it up to the. I'm gonna have to kick. I'm kicking everything off. Okay. Hopefully there's no more drop. Hopefully we'll be good. I think we last left off at we were talking about I didn't know I was a week behind with Olympian, so I didn't realize semifinals were last week and finals are this week for Olympian. I don't even know who's in Olympian right now.
It's TPS / the return of Baka versus KFC. Good old Earl King.
Yep, good old Earl King.
And there it goes dropping again.
As in it's dead.
No, I mean kind of. Keep talking though.
Okay. Either way, we're gonna discuss finals tonight. All right. Olympian League finals. We'll discuss the semifinal matches with Gladiator. I will talk a little bit about next year, because obviously me and 420 are the one making decisions on that kind of stuff. We've taken some input from like Cancer, etc. But we're making the final say on that, so it's basically been decided. I think 420 has everything basically done. As Major just hangs out and plays a lot of Warzone and does literally nothing because that's normal for me.
That's major jobs, yes.
Also, Shadowlands hype, October 27th. My shout out for the day. Corky is busting her ass right now to try to fix Hearthside. This is all for you guys because you guys better give Corky the thank you because if it was up to me, we would not be here tonight. So you guys owe her a thank you. Make sure you let her know. So plain and simple, Baka returns versus KFC. Who do you got, Sammy 2 Slap, and why?
Well, I've been on the KFC train this whole season, so I'm staying with the KFC hype train.
KFC hype trains. How many games?
It's a best of 5. I say Silver Scrapes.
Do you think it goes 5 games?
I think it goes 5 games.
You think Matt gets to stream that 5 games?
Oh yeah, I hope so.
I also think it goes 5 games. I have also been very high on Earl King all season, but I'm actually going to throw you a curveball. I'm going to take TPS to win in 5 games. I always doubt on Therasian. Therasian has done a shit ton for me. He always believes in me. I always shit on him. I never take him. My brain tells me to take KFC, but you know what? My heart is with Therasian. Well, so I'm going to take TPS because I know Curbs isn't here, and I know that's who Curbs would have took.
Well, I know this. TPS did beat Earl King in regular season. But now that it's the Baka lineup, I think it would be a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? Intense.
I think it's going to be a good series either way.
Silver Scrapes, but KFC wins.
I definitely think these are the best 2 teams. For sure. Like, these are by far the best 2 teams, honestly. Yes. I think that, honestly, these are the best 2 teams. I personally think TPS is going to win. I think it comes down to, I think TPS is the better team, but I think KFC has Earl King. So it comes down to, can Earl King 1v5, or does TPS contain him and win the game? That's what it comes down to me. Maybe I'm disrespecting some of KFC's players, and I'm sorry about that. I'm silver trash, so what would I know? But that's just my personal opinion. Anything to add, Corky? I know you're doing a little bit of technical work in the background over there.
But she's looking good while she's doing it, so.
Hell yeah.
I just know that fried chicken has been doing great all season. So
correct.
It's like,
they have been the number 1 team most of the season.
Yeah, so I kind of got to give them a little bit of hype on that. And then I guess that's what I've been hearing. I don't watch a lot of Olympian because mostly I stream Gladiator, so that's what I pay the most attention to. But which is why I didn't even realize we were a week ahead.
Well, the only reason we're a week ahead is we had too many teams drop out of Gladiator.
Yeah, no,
we could have forged it into a full playoff
But
system.
yeah, work with what you got. So
Yep.
there it is. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment saying we don't look like you thought, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Wait,
Nonetheless,
who said that?
Guilty Spark. He's nice. He plays for Glacial Equinox, if I remember correctly. I subbed for them once, right? Popped off, and I still lost us the game. I don't want to talk about it.
So now I'm curious. Who did you not think looked like what? That is a curious question now.
It's probably me.
So answer that as we continue going on.
Yep, as we keep going. All right,
so Gladiator now.
Semifinals.
We're going into the semi, yes.
Correct. It is RAR versus Rain,
Hyperion.
right?
Yep,
because they did not choose.
So I chose for him.
Yep, because
So
they
RAR
failed.
versus
Did not choose
Rain.
the time. And then it is Glacial Equinox versus Unknown. I'm going to start with the Glacial Equinox Unknown series. Unknown played their asses off last week. They did beat us, Cancer and Friends. We looked like literal dog shit. Unknown played really well. Sema did his job. Demandus looked like a monster on Yone. FYI, banned that champion. And Batman probably played the best series I've seen Batman play. To be honest. Though I love Batman and I love Unknown, I'm still going to take Glacial Equinox. I think Glacial Equinox is a completely different beast. I think they're a very good team, and they are a top 3 team in the tournament. It is so I'm going to take them in 4 games. I do think Unknown takes a game off them. And I think Unknown from 7th to semis, congratulations. Like, I'm impressed. Like, that roster went through so many changes at the beginning of the season to literally make semis. Like, congratulations. But I think Glacial Equinox just has too much strength. Like, I've played with them. I've subbed with them. Like, they're good. They're good. They're a good team. Like, that's my personal opinion. What do you think, Sammy? Who you got?
Oh, boy. See, I love both teams. I love Guilty. I love Batman. So it's like my 2 children fighting.
Unknown is the Cinderella story, though, bro.
It
From
is.
7th to semis. Like, 7th to semis. Like, does the Cinderella train keep rolling?
That's like if I ever get out of wood and get into iron. I mean, come on.
I probably would say it goes 4 games also, but I'm gonna go with Guilty and Glacial. I think the Cinderella story train ends.
Okay, so both of us actually take Unknown lose. All I gotta say is win or lose for Unknown. Man, that team literally didn't come together till like week 5. Like, congratulations.
Week 6.
Yeah, week 6. Like, congratulations, great year. I got to give credit to Batman more than Demandus, who actually stuck it out from week 1 to week 5.
Yep.
Like, absolute congratulations. Like, if your train does come into an end in semis, like, you had a hell of a year.
Hey, it's like in season 1 when I was in the last place team and then my whole team quit, and then I brought Doki back in.
I don't know if that counts.
We made it to semis too.
Doki gave you a whole team. I don't know if that counts.
But I was on the team.
Who do you got?
I have Unknown. I like Cinderella stories. I like the underdog stories. I can't help it. I want to say all 5 games because they're going to fight their hearts out, and I do think that Glacial Equinox is going to be a great contender, and I do think that that's going to be I think it's going to be a 5-game series because they're going to try. They want to get to the actual, because this is quarterfinals right now, right? Or is this semis? This is semis. Okay, so they want to get to the
Also, Glacial Equinox, their logo's the bomb, and I subbed for them, so I'm biased. I'm sorry, guys.
I will say Glacial Equinox. No. Glacial Equinox started with a logo. Their logo that they have since set in has been awesome, but I will give them that. Their first logo, it was okay. It wasn't bad, but their new one is great.
I think it has to have a transparent background for the website. Yes. I could be on the Titan website.
I'm pretty sure it does because I think Brock and Pop-Tart talked about that one time.
I'm also going to be making a change on that because all of you guys ended up like changing teams and moving shit around and then changing logos. That is going to be a new rule. going into new seasons that there will be a cutoff, that if you decide to change your logo or whatever, it's not going to get updated, because getting me to update not only the stream, but then I have to update the website, and then I have to get Jet to even be on to update your guys' Titan draft. It just becomes a big mess. So I think it's going to end up being probably about week 4, week 6, I haven't decided yet, is going to be cut off, and you're just going to be stuck with the logo that you have.
Makes sense.
So
Fair enough.
I wouldn't say Titan Draft sucks. I think it's buggy.
yeah.
It is buggy.
It's definitely buggy right now. We're working on it, Mark. We're working on it though.
So
Short of that, what's the other series? Roar versus Hyperion.
yes.
Ooh. Hyperion, Rain, and 5. I believe in Kappa Crusader. That's all I got. Got nothing else to say. Rain and 5.
You think it goes Silver Scrapes?
I think it goes Silver Street. It's Doki. It 100% goes Silver Scrapes. He'll make sure it goes to 5 games from trolling and then lose in game 5. 100%, 5 games. Rain takes it though.
I actually agree with you, because I love Rain, or I love Feathers.
I love Feathers too. Don't get me wrong.
Feathers is the only person I like on that team.
Oh, shots!
So,
I never said that. I have never said that. So
Maybe
I
never
like
said it,
all
but
the
he
players
tried.
in the league equally.
He
Now that the
tried.
players I don't like are gone. All right, keep going.
He's thought, though. That's all that matters.
No comment.
But I like Attila. I like most of the players on Rain. So I actually want to see. I think Rain will win in 5.
Okay, so that sets up Rain versus. If that sets up Rain versus
Glacial Equinox.
who do you got?
It goes 5 games either way.
I think I like Equinox a lot, but I think I still take Rain.
If it is Rain versus Equinox,
That would be a good game, though. I don't know who I take.
What are you guys talking about? It's going to be Unknown versus Rain. Duh.
Shut up.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe Rain. Maybe Unknown makes the Cinderella story right, and then just claps Rain or Rar in the playoffs. Like literally claps them. Wouldn't that be a fucking show? Either way, we could touch on who we think will win the finals when we actually see who's in the finals. No big deal.
Yeah.
We're just making noise at this point.
Mm.
Today was going to be a really short Hearthside, obviously.
Yes.
I will discuss next season because I've been asked about it a little bit. We will be switching. Fall is a very short. Fall will be a very short season because their plan is to get the season done before pre-patch hits. So usually that's early November-ish, somewhere in there. So we plan on getting that done. Plus, we want to have the league done before holidays. So the league is going to be changed to Sunday night. There is going to be no Gladiator and no Olympia now. There's going to be a league that plays on Sunday nights. The cap will be Plat 3, and you will be allowed 2 Plat players per team. It will be ran the same way the league is ran now. It's just going to be P3 through whatever. You're only allowed 2 Plat players. It's going to be basically like how BOL does it. Short of that, I don't care what you do. You're going to be required 200 games, I think, this season to be eligible. What were you going to ask, Corky?
Oh, I was just saying, so a Wood 3 player like myself could still play, right?
Could technically still play.
Okay.
You just have to find a team that wants to put you on their team, and if that's what it is. Also, that is, I don't want to leave people out because I know I have people that are above P3. I do know that. But I got to make it as fair as possible, and we don't really have the player base to run 2 leagues for such a short amount of time. So what we're going to do is on Monday nights, Mr. Sammy Two Slap's going to be helping me with this. We're going to run a competitive ARAM league. We've been talking about this a lot with you guys. A lot of you guys voted on it. You said it was something you really wanted to do. How this is going to work is there's going to be 0 cap for this league. All right? I don't care if you're challenger. You want to put a challenger on your team, so be it. All right? It is obviously meant for fun. So it's going to be it's going to be a best of 3 ARAM league. It's only going to have like 9 teams, I believe. And it's going to be you'll get like 2 points for a win, you'll get 1 point for a loss, and you'll get 0 points for an FF. I don't think there's going to be playoffs for it. It's just going to be whoever ends up being the best team. There also is going to be no vetting for this ARAM League. So it's going to be very minimum on the staff effort. So it's like if you have 60 games played this season, you're eligible for the ARAM League.
Is that why I'm helping with it?
Yes, because it's going to be just updating sheets. There is no cap, though. So that's like, you want to play with diamond players, so be it. You want to make all your players be silver, so be it. There will be prize pools for both leagues in the fall. It will be the same prize pools we're doing now. That's something me and 420 already talked about.
Okay.
Yes, it is actual ARAM. No, it's actual ARAM.
ARAM.
It's 100% best of 3
All random
RNG ARAM, buddy. That's why we're putting no caps on it. You know what I mean? If you want to play with a diamond player, they want to play with 4 silvers, but guess what? They get the better RNG on you, so be it. You know what I mean? It's just for fun. We also, for that league, we will be allowing all chat. We will be allowing emotes. We will be allowing BM. Obviously, keep your all chat. Try to keep toxicity to a certain level, guys. Like,
no race.
Don't be homophobic. Don't be racist. Don't tell people to go kill themselves. You know what I mean? Don't be those people, but have some fun. You know what I mean? Spam your B emotes, you know what I mean, or whatever you want to do. It should be a ton of fun. I think it will be a blast. I hope everybody has a good time. We only have like 6 weeks, so it's like, or 6 to 8 or 7 weeks or something like that when Matt looked at it. So it's like we don't have a ton of time, so we might as well at least just have something fun. You know what I mean? It might be 8 weeks, but it's not a ton of time, so we're just trying to have fun. Some people will like this idea. Some people won't. For the ARAM tournament, you know, if it's not for you, don't play in it. If it is for you, I hope you have a great time. If it's something that goes really well, maybe it's something we bring back in the spring, and we play it on, like, a Tuesday or something. Who knows? We'll look into it, though. Short of that, I don't really have anything else to add for next season. Yes, Matt, he is still not using Flash. He is still not using Flash. I don't know what to say about that short of that. That's all I got for you, man.
Yeah,
do you guys have anything to add tonight?
I know there's going to be some changes come. I'm not going to have as much of an impact as far as like social media and stuff and doing a lot of the same stuff for fall that we did for summer, because I'm going to be building stuff up for spring more than thank you. For damn it, now you made me lose track of my thoughts.
Yeah, I win.
But I will be casting more than likely because I'm not going to leave it all to 420. And I will be posting announcements. I will be trying to keep up with that sort of stuff. All of it that is being streamed, though, will be posted up on our YouTube as well. And when I do post videos up on the YouTube, I do announce it both on our Twitter and our Facebook. So if you're looking for a specific one, I always announce it there. I don't always announce it on the Discord because I know we've had a few complaints about everybody getting so many at everyone comments or messages or whatever, so that I just want to let you guys all aware that that's if you want to look for those videos, they all get posted. Anything that gets streamed gets posted up there.
Anything to add, Sammy Two Slap?
Well, it's not really a statement, it's more of a question. Are we streaming any of these ARAM games?
That is still being discussed. Most likely yes, but it won't be to the point where it is now, where like if something happens with Corky, you know what I mean, we'll just let the team stream their own games if they want to.
Okay.
I will try to cast an ARAM game. I've never casted an ARAM game. That sounds literally wild, but whatever, you know what I mean? So we're gonna try our best, you know what I mean? A lot of the staff has a lot of things going on. The fall, you know, is coming up, so it's gonna be, as you can tell, we're trying to putting our focus into one league. And then we're kind of giving you guys like a for fun league so you guys can just have a good time. We're trying to make it right in the middle for you guys. We're still discussing about how we're going to stream that because, like, I have no idea how the hell I even cast an ARAM game. Oh, man, look at the Xerath killing everyone. I don't know.
Yeah. And, I mean, if
also,
worst comes to worst, I can always just host whoever streams it, too, if I can't be there.
Right. Also, one last thing. A lot of people have complained about an admin team being in the league because of the looks of how biased it looks. I understand. I do play on that admin team, and I make a lot of the decisions for the league, so I understand why that would look like that way. Me and 420 have had a lot of conversation about this. We've sat down and talked about this a lot. We will not be playing in the fall, me or him. The directors are still allowed to play, so if they choose to play, that's on them. Just to see how this goes and to see if that's a better structure for the league as a whole. I don't know if it comes down to like me and 420 just don't play anymore because that's what's best for the league, or if like we have to play on different teams, or if it's whatever, you know what I mean? So we're gonna try this out, you know what I mean? We do listen to your guys' feedback. You know, a lot of you guys act like we don't, but we really do. You know, we take it to heart sometimes. You know, I'm not gonna deny that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to add at the end, Mr. Sammy Two Slap, before we call it a night?
Not really. Just behave yourselves. Don't go too crazy and have fun.
Anything for you to add, Miss Corky, at the end of the night? It's one more last unknown shout out.
Unknown. You better do me right. No, I don't think so. Like I said, I did the social media and stuff. I'm still working on trying to figure out what I want to do with the website. There'll be a huge... I'm actually working with Dempsey, and we're going to do huge changes, overhauls to the website and some of the features that we give you and everything like that. So, I love you, Batman. You do me right. So, but I think that's about it. I mean, like I said, if worse comes to worse, you want me to host you because you guys are doing an ARAM or you guys are doing a in-house, let me know. I'm always willing to do that too. It takes me all of 5 seconds. I walk around with a tablet. My main job is all about computers anyway, so I literally am within 5 seconds to any computer at any given time, it feels like. So
Also, one last thing before I add it, before I sign us off for the night. Also, if you are an upstanding citizen in TES and you play like every split or whatever, you know what I mean? If you're interested in getting hosted by the Titan Esports page, as long as you keep your stream to like a good level, you know what I mean, and you're not super toxic, like message Corky. She'll run it by me, and usually, as long as you're a pretty upstanding member, we don't mind. That will also help you from like a viewer standpoint. Obviously, most of the staff here that stream, Sammy, Perfect, etc., are hosted by Titan Esports when they're on. So it's just an idea. You know what I mean? I was just gonna let you guys know. But I think that's basically what.
I got something. I will be streaming either Sunday night or Monday night. Layers of Fear.
That was a disgusting shout out.
My shout out for unknown was so bad.
You're a sellout. From myself, Sammy Two Slap, and Miss Corky, we want to wish everyone a wonderful night. Good luck in Olympian League finals.
All right, have a great one.
Bye.